What are you doing, Tig? Huh? Yeah. Good girl. Welcome back to Dad's Hangout Garage. We're about to head down to the shop and work on an HHR. I was going to wear the Cupid shirt because it is Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody. Well, we have an HHR to work on. The lady brought it in. She was like, hey, my alternator's not working. I'm like, oh, okay. So I popped the hood and noticed right off, there's no belt. Well, I told the lady, well, you ain't got a belt. That's why it's not charging. So she went down and got a belt. So we're going to head down to the shop after I change out of the pumpkin shirt and get something a little bit warmer and get the belt put on. So hopefully we'll skip to the intro and I'll see you at the shop. Oh yeah, starting the day. We got the sparklers put into the Dodge Challenger. He asked me to turn the H cars. It'd be nice, my wife will camera. Okay, what up everybody? We're at the shop. I found an orange shirt to hopefully still support the Halloween because it is October 31st, like I said. But right now we're gonna work on this HHR. So I've worked on this car before. I put a front sill in this. Of course, I didn't do no video on that one, but that was, I think, before my YouTube channel. I can't remember. So I do know to actually best way to get the belt off is to go ahead and jack it up, pull the passenger side tire off, pull the inner fender well out. That way you can get to that lower pulley. And I remember on this car it needs motor mounts, so I have to use a pry bar just to get it over far enough to put a ratchet on it to go ahead to loosen the belt. But since there's no belt on it, I know there's a belt down there somewhere, so I got to get it dug out. One thing I seen the other day, well, my wife seen it, which was kind of a good thing. Told the lady, said, hey, you really need a tire, like badly. So remember, when you're driving, to air up your tires, especially with this cold weather coming, stuff like that. A lot of these new cars have, wheel lights that says, hey, you got a low tire. But some of these, with aftermarket wheels, they don't have the sensors on it, so the light stays on all the time, like the Passat over there. Yeah. Oh well, it's cool to have some nice wheels, got some nice wheels on the Passat, but I got that little light on because I didn't spend the extra money because I'm cheap to get the wheel sensors put in. But and the aspect of that, you need to check your tires because this one is really bad. I told her, I said, if I was you, I would leave my shop and go straight to a tire shop and get a tire because that one it's a may pop. It's gonna may pop soon. Another thing I noticed, which I don't have it on me right now, is her key fob doesn't work. And I asked her, so what happened? She's like, well, the battery died. We had to replace it, worked for a little bit, then it quit working again. So I was like, I'll be a nice guy. I'll put another battery in it to help her out. Well, when I took it apart, I noticed the nail that holds the battery came unsoldered. So I'm gonna actually try to fix it. I mean, it's already broke, so I can't break it anymore, So before we do that, I'm gonna try to solder that up. I got the soldering gun warming up. I gotta fire up the compressor, so I gotta wait anyways to get the wheel off. So let's try to see if we can fix it. Well, my workbench is quite dirty. We're gonna go ahead and pop this apart and get it out. Hopefully my soldering gun's warmed up. It's been plugged in for a good minute. Prying up on the edges slowly. You don't want to break the casing. I mean, you can get new casings, but sometimes they're a pain in the butt. So here's what we're dealing with. That little piece right there came apart. So it's not even holding the battery or connected to it. See if we can get the innards out. Oh, kind of dirty, but we'll get a grease rag. Sit down, Of course, I've never done this before. I have a soldering gun. I'm not good at it. But practice makes perfect, correct? Alright, well, hopefully that works. Whoop. Hopefully melted down pretty good so it won't come back off. Now let's get putting the belt on. This is just a plus for her. Alright, we'll get to the belt. Alright, well, we got the car jacked up. I had a couple people ask me off camera why I had to do a certain things. For one, why do I keep working outside? Well, that's a couple reasons. I got like the Baja project in there right now, so it's easier just to work on a client's car outside. And then I had a buddy ask, why do I keep a rag on the jack? Well, that is so when you jack it up and you let it go, the rag sits against the car, doesn't want to chip the paint. So let's go ahead and get started and hopefully get this done. R for rewind. Not wanting to come out. All right, take two. Yeah, this tire is getting quite worn out too. It's gonna need 2 new tires on the front. Woo! Alright, so what we're gonna end up doing, hopefully you can see this, we'll pull that little clip out, which is like it's not doing so good anyways. Got a 10 millimeter, no, that's not a 10, but got a bolt here and one on the downside over here. We'll get those out and then we can get to the pulley. Alright, well, we got it out. Ended up being at 9:30 seconds. I just moved it out the way, but here's what's left of the belt. Yeah, it's quite oil soaked. She's got an oil leak somewhere. Let's see if we can get in here and look. I already put a front seal on this thing, so it must be that oil pan gasket or this front cover. Oh well, let's get the belt put on. One thing that'll help you doing the belt, pull this deal off. Alright, so we just got the little plastic deal for the Ecotech. So we can get to the motor, give us a little bit more room down there. Oh, running into things. Let's see if we can snake the belt down there and get it on. Alright, well, we're going under. Here's why I had a problem last time I worked on this when I did the front seal. Had to push the motor over just to get a ratchet on. Let's see if I can do this again. Doesn't help that I can't see. Alright. Got the ratchet on. Probably gonna have to get us a little bit bigger. Oh, came off the alternator. Let's just get it around the pulley. Alright, go up top, put it back on the alternator. What fun, what fun. Let's see if I can grab it. Where is it at? Where is the belt? Alright, so on the alternator. Let's go back down and see if we can get it on the rest of the way. Oh, nope, came back off the alternator. Imagine that. Guess I should have pulled a little harder. Round 3. attempt 3 to get the belt on. Oh, now it came off the tensioner. Oh, and now it's back off the alternator. Oh my goodness. Alright everybody, after about 37 attempts and some words said, I finally wised up and said, wait a minute, this belt's about 1/2 inch to 1 inch short. So I called the local parts store and said, hey, by chance did you pull the wrong belt for us? Yes, I got a 400K-5 or 400K5, and I needed a 405K5, which isn't 1 inch short, or 1 inch longer on the 405. Which, after I went and got the new belt, it was easy to slip on, get it going. So now it's time to go ahead and start it, see if everything's working. Sorry for the wind noise, because we're outside. Been a little nightmare. I'm quite dirty, just putting on a belt. So let's go ahead. Okay, it started. It's running. So I already looked, see if the belt was tracking nice. Pulley's running. Woo! It's time to get this thing back together. They call and say, hey, come pick up your car. Woo! Oh, and the remote didn't work. I tried to solder it together. I guess I don't know if the battery's dead or if I didn't make a good enough connection, but at least I tried. Sorry. Alright, so we got the car done. It's on, the client's on the way to come get it. We are going to call it quits for today. So thanks for hanging out with me at Dan's Hangout Garage. So don't be surprised, because it's October 31st and tomorrow's going to be the 1st. I am going to completely shave everything. So in my next video on the, I think, 7th, I'll be stubbly. So don't be surprised. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, anything. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging out with me at Dan's Hangout Garage.